Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, Jokers of Us Gaming proud to present to you some MLB The Show 24. I am your host, the one true Joker. And with today, the Blue Jays will play their final game of this 4-game series against their rivals from the AL East, the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox have lost 3 games, so the Jays are looking to sweep today, and Boston is going to try to avoid being swept. So, with that said, we now show the lineup for today's game between these two rivals. Alright, there's the rival, Boston Red Sox batting on to the Jays. And the overall pitchers for today's game. Check it out. Now we take you, John and Chris, to call the rest of the action. The floor is yours, boys.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and Boston Red Sox. Luke Shammy alongside Chris Singleton. So the Toronto Blue Jays have a chance to get out of town with a series sweep, and that's big against a division rival.
Yeah, they want to walk out of here feeling really good about what they've done. And sweeps are good, but divisional sweeps are outstanding, especially on the road. They're going to get a tough game from the other side, though, and no one's okay with getting swept in their own building, so they'll be ready as well.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. Showing the slab in today's game, Brian Bailey.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's George Springer to start it off. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster.
And Springer starts things off with a bang.
What a start to this one. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. He only needed one.
Reminds me of game 2 of this series. Check that out if you ever feel like watching an entertaining game.
Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Here's Bryce Harper. It's foul away.
Doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Popped up. Smith under it. Corrals it. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
Boog, I didn't walk very much, but I'll tell you what, it drives me a little crazy to see it. I mean, we're in this modern era of baseball, and we know how important walks are. You get runners on base, they end up leading to runs. But this whole lineup just seems to be made up of players who come to the dish, they don't have a plan, they come unglued right away. You've got to make that pitcher work a little bit more. It's not like you're going to get a steady diet of meatballs all game long.
Hacktastic might be the way to describe it. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belch. 5 for 13 in the series. Swing and a miss. 4-1 on Belch. 0-1 the count. Roll first. He's good. The shot goes. And he hits a ground ball right side. And it gets First and second with one gone. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Fouled off. He was late.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up.
Rocking it out towards right center. That's a hit. Bichette around third and headed home. Cut off to second. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make a pay.
Now it's 2-0 for the Jays here in this opening inning.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Two on, one out. Hammer, base hit. One run is in.
It's
The throw
alive.
in.
It's alive.
In there safely. It's 4-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Really good swing
It's
right there.
alive.
He got a pitch
It's
that he knew he could
alive.
handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner on at first with one gone. Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get it to the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
Check on the runner. Varsho back on a dive.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Runner on the go. He's in for a strike. Saved at second with a stolen base.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets in the scoring position.
Inside move to second. Varsho dives back in safely. Now a high fly ball out to left center. For Armstrong. Makes the play, and that is that. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Red Sox coming up.
Great start for the Blue Jays with that 4-0 lead.
Back inside Fenway Park. And
Here's
towing
today's
slab in
Blue
this
Jays
one,
pitcher.
Justin Verlander. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Bogey's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Bottom of the first. Leading off, Wilyer Abreu. And that one pulled foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's when he definitely should have laid off.
Pete Crow Armstrong. Now the box comes up empty with a swing there. The Red Sox down by 4 here in the finale of this 4-game set. Bounced up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Verlander He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And he deals. Got a good eye there. For Armstrong, stands at first with one out. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground, right side, and it gets by. Lead runner around second. And it throws off line, safe at third. One away, runners at first and third. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Swings through that one for strike one. Runners are at the corners, one away. Next offer in there for a strike. And that is strike two. It misses, it's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
2 outs. Swings and misses, and that will end the inning. Second inning set to go. Here's a big power threat. Danny Jansen to third. And it gets by him.
That hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. So the batting order turns over. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. That misses the zone. Ball one. Springer, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Mayo checks over to first, and he's back.
You know, Boog, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
And there's one down. And at first, and now here is Harper. He's 0 for 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielder with how hard he hit it.
Bichette in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. There's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Over to Smith. They get Bell for the out. And that is that. The Blue Jays leave a pair. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here is Emmanuel Valdez. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next offer in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's a ball 1. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And now, Vaughn Grissom. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it, and it's out of play, a foul ball. The Blue Jays leading by 4, bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Kicks and fires. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Dominic Smith. And first offering is fouled off. To the pitch. That's down and in. 2 out, space is empty. Hit hard to the ground is short. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Red Sox go down quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Set for the start of the inning. Here's Francisco Lindor. Bayo back to work.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. 1 away. To third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
2 outs, base is empty. With Merrifield up to the plate. Fly to right, his first time. Out to short, Grissom. On to first. Out number 3. Blue Jays go down in. They lead 4-0. It's the corner, and it's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
The line to kick the pitch. Struck him out swinging. Slings to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right there.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. In there at the knees for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
In there at the knees.
Two corner shots. Sweet.
I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And this is the zone. 1-2 to count.
Pretty standard high 0-2 chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Struck him out looking. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's Kevin Kiermaier. And here it comes. On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first.
Well, it's routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you've got to make those routine plays behind the pitcher. Helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Smith makes the grab for the second out.
It's important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. On the corner for a strike. 0-2 down. Nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. This one lifted in the air, left field. Yoshida makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back, ready to go. Bottom of the down the left field. Masataka Yoshida. Line and pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Right-hander kick steals. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
And they'll do it again. And a pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Right, the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already. So he's got a good pace going, no doubt. O'Neill batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter. I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Zips it to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. They're down 4-0. Back now at Fenway. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the right fielder, Bryce Harper. On the ground. Harper retired.
this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Bichette, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he's been on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over 450 in his last 10 games. Over to Smith, and Bichette is retired. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Bell. Hard hit, right side. Fires over to first. And the Blue Jays go down. Back here at Fenway Park. And now here is Edmanuel Valdez. That one misses. 1-0.
You know, these Red Sox need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that hop.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Ground ball on the right side. And base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded. No outs. Sidney Rafaela now at the plate. He's over 1. That's ball for a strike.
0-1 for count.
Need a strikeout. You need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in is the speedy Wilyer of Brave. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. At the belt fires. A little out front there as he swings through. Now the plate umpire is going to wave off the pitch.
Oh my God.
And that's how they're going to bring across their first run of the game. The Red Sox trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Boils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. He's just not able to square it up.
Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch misses. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. Popped up first base side. He's under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Red Sox back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Brennan Bernardino.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Dalton Varsho digs in now. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the 1st. This one in the air center field. Dives for it, but he gets down for a hit.
Another hit for the Blue Jays.
He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
And it gets down for a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. frame so far for the top half of the sixth. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a miss. That one into dirt. On to first, and it's in time for the third hit, so that'll end the inning. So they get 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and nobody left on. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Ripped towards third. Toss to Bell. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Now batting, the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Through there for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Bases empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the sixth. The punch out there. That's out number 2.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They try to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
That first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen. But you got to take what he's offering that day.
That's a base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stole the base. Excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a runner on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Bounce it off. Still 1 and 2.
Gonna have a quiet battle here.
The right-hander deals. Foul ball still 1 and 2 count. And on second, 2 down. Got a base hit in the left field. That'll play. Now a long throw home. And he's in there.
Oh,
Two consecutive base hits for this team. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Bell drifts towards it. And makes the grab. And the inning is over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 5-2. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Greg Weisser.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's Jansen to hit. 1 for 2. And a pitch. Here's a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Going 2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone and pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
First offering is fouled off.
Boston's trying to keep Toronto at bay to somehow try to get back in this.
One out, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Oh, God. That's ugly.
So far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting him straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
I guess the overrated comment got me.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Smith. That's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, he doesn't love it. He's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a base hit up the middle. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Timing of the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Stepping in, Sidney Rafael. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Didn't quite have enough.
Jeremiah makes a great catch right by the Green Monster.
In the box now, take strike one. Swing and a miss. Pitch misses inside. Now 1-2. With the tying run at the plate, near the bottom of the seventh.
Almost had a brand new game.
Left-hand batter waits. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that drops foul. The tying run at the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Yes.
Tying run at the plate. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Gotta still try to finish this.
Comes a 2-2. Line drive, caught.
Made a bid for a nice opposite field double down the line. Beautiful swing. Nothing you can do about the result. Third basemen are just used to handling hot shots like dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Pitch. Right down to shoot. That is strike two. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That ends the frame. Back in Boston, ready to begin the eighth. Now for the Jays, BOS. Misses outside. Weiser, in his second season, he features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. A 1-0. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Hey.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. Just missed. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the eighth. To the moon. His 66th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 6-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Oh, baby, Boston's in trouble.
Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
And everybody knew it when that one was hit.
Base is empty, one away. Francisco Lindor next up for the Blue Jays. Fly ball to right. O'Neill drifts towards it. 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
First offering is fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the finale of this 4-game set. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And the righty deals. That one down the line and foul ball. Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
What are you
doing? Solo shot
God
stretches their lead even further. Now back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Eric Swanson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
O'Neill now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, he stays alive. Righty delivers. And by him, going to pay. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And the 0-1. The Jays leading by 4 in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit, just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more to the plate than it was supposed to.
And Manuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox. Just missed. Strike 1. Ground ball left side. Bichette. No play, that's an infield single.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down the first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Rowan holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now it's Dominic Smith. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Jansen makes the grab. That ends the inning. Boston strands a pair. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 63.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around. So this next matchup might be tough for them.
And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So digging in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
Merrifield dives back in. Merrifield on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Merrifield leads off second with nobody out. Right side, Valdez. Over to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Danny Jansen to hit here. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Shohei Ohtani looking to drive in a run with 1 out and a runner at third. Well struck right field. And 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra base. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 7-2. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. This one high in the air to left center. Yoshida moving under it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 1 run. Here in Boston, here's the 3rd baseman, Cedane Rafaela. The pitch. That's missed. And he deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and deals. In the air out towards right center. Kiermaier moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Now, throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
0-1 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Down to their final strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Here's a chance for the Jays to sweep the series.
The Red Sox down to their final strike. Two down, nobody on.
And they do it.
And a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat, you don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along. You keep this win streak going.
7-2 your final here today. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.
All right, folks. That was it for this episode of Blue Jays Baseball on the Show from the YouTube channel Jokers Are Us Gaming. With that, the stats for today. First, the notable players from Boston. Connor Wong did better today as he was 1 for 4 compared to his other game being 0 4. Vaughn Grissom goes 2 for 4 today. Dominic Smith goes 2 for 4. Veneza does better today. He did in his last outing, goes 3 for 4 with an RBI. For the Blue Jays, Whit Merrifield goes 2 for 4. Dalton Varsho goes 2 for 4 with a couple RBIs. George Springer only goes 1 5, gets the opening home run. So obviously he gets a run batted in. And then Brandon Belt goes 2 for 4, getting his 66th home run of the season. But overall, and then Boston's pitcher that loses is Brian Bello. He pitched 5 innings, gave up 7 hits, and allowed 4 runs. The relievers would give 3 more up to give this man, Justin Verlander, 6 2/3 of an inning. He only allowed 9 hits. He got 11 strikeouts, and he had 2 runs against him. And that's all the runs Boston was able to get, because that was it for them, as they lose this one to the Toronto Blue Jays, their rivals from the AL East, 7-2, and get completely swept for the final time this season where these two teams will meet. Until next time on the show. With that, I want to thank John and Chris for calling most of the action between these two AL East rivals. And with that, we say adieu and say see you next time on the show. I am the one true Joker, and we are officially signing out.